Hi Twin Flames and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for all your support so far, and if you're new here, welcome. So, as you may or may not know, we had a full moon on the 30th of November. You might have seen the video I did around that. And I said that some of you might purge. That often is the case with full moons. So I don't know about you, but I certainly have purged. As a result, to be honest, some of the emotions just came out of nowhere. So that might have been happening for you. Now, sometimes those won't be your own emotions. They might be your twins, or it's just things coming up for you that you're releasing, baggage and inner stuff, yeah? Also, I've had a lot of ascension symptoms, a lot this week. So again, see if this resonates. So I've had kind of achiness, really bad headaches that have just gone, a lot of nausea and upset stomach. And the thing is, if you read about this sort of stuff, ascension symptoms, a lot of people say that you can't go to a doctor about this sort of stuff. They'll think they won't think you're crazy, but they'll say to you there's nothing wrong with you. But obviously we know there is. This is something different. It's about your own DNA upgrading. And obviously we go through this. It's not going to go on forever though. Okay, so if you have been experiencing this, don't worry. It will diminish, yeah? So let us know in the comments, yeah? We're all in this together. I'm on this journey with you. So I completely understand from my perspective. Obviously we're all on different journeys though, so it's different for all of us. So yeah, let us know. So I thought we'd begin with the divine feminine energy, since I know most people watching these videos are going to be divine feminines, because they're usually the ones who are more awake, let's say. Another thing is divine masculine, divine feminine experience this journey differently. So we experience it very spiritually and we know what's going on, whereas the masculines don't know what's happening, but they know there's something. Their subconscious is telling them, something's going on, and that it could be connected with the divine feminine. Okay, they just flew out. So we'll take those to begin with. Let's just have a look. Okay. Pretty positive, but I can see that the feminines are a bit up and down. So you might have been experiencing what I just said in terms of your emotions this week. Certainly though, to have these two cards, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, a lot of focusing on yourself, which is great. Your own stability, happiness. Some of you might have your own business. You're growing this. You're doing all right financially. Finding your inner peace. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. And these cards here show me that kind of imbalance. So the Six of Pentacles indicates balance, finding your balance, but the Five of Wands is showing me that sometimes the feminine is conflicted within. She's got these, maybe people in her way, and obstacles in her way, and this is also in her head, I feel. She really wants to reach out to the masculine. Notice the flame here. She's trying to get there, but she's holding back. She kind of knows she's near to union as well. And when I say union, that obviously starts with inner union, which I'm seeing more of here. But there's still some conflict. So feminine, she might be, this week in particular maybe, or recently, especially with this full moon, you might have really had the masculine on your mind. You might have felt yourself connecting more with him or her, like telepathically or in your dreams. So, yeah, a lot of awakening energy coming through. There you go, ascending. So I do feel that's happening, and there'll be mirroring. Okay, so the masculines are probably feeling this as well. I'm getting some initials: C, R, P, N for noble, X, O, and H. Okay, so they might be relevant to you or your twin flame. Yeah, there you go. A lot of awakening energy, tapping into your third eye. You might be seeing visions as well of the future, potentially. There are things that are starting to be unlocked within your mind, is what I'm hearing for feminines. You're starting to have more knowledge about this connection, and more connection definitely is what I'm really feeling with yourself, which then creates that better connection with your counterpart. It's like she's crying here. There's a bit of blue, so yeah, some purging for some of you. Some of you are just feeling very sad when you think about your masculine. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see any other messages about the feminine. Okay, so yeah, some of you feel restricted. There's things getting in your way, really coming through with that Five of Wands. That was actually under the Five of Wands there. So as I said earlier, now it could be around finances, could be a person though, because we also got here, it says enemy. So there's someone, could be in your workplace as well, and I do feel for some of you it could be that if your masculine is married or in a relationship, that the partner is starting to realise stuff about you. They might even know about you, and they don't have your best interests at heart. I have to put this out there. Some of you might have been experiencing symptoms of black magic. That is what I'm feeling here. And the masculine doesn't really know about this. It's all very hidden. Okay, so just try and protect your energy, feminines, okay? Yeah, you're very faithful, affectionate, you know, you want to grow something with that ivy. And because this is with the Six of Pentacles, this could be a business that you have. Some of you are doing okay, I feel. You might be using your spirituality in your work. some of you are making a decision as well. I feel the decision is about how you're going to move forward, if you're going to let go of this or keep going. But we've got here hope. 3 of Wands. It's like waiting for your ship to come in. Because a lot of you know your masculine, will be returning. So hold on to that hope if that's what you feel. Okay, feminines, I know what it's like to be up and down. That's what I'm really getting here. So that's making sense. Some of you are thinking, I'm not sure if I want to hold on to this anymore. But then you feel this love and you just think, I have to, because of the way I feel. Okay, so Spirit has just guided my eyes to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there you go. Gossips. So there are some people around you or the masculine who don't have your best interests at heart. So you don't know about this, and neither does the masculine, I feel. It could be a parent or relative on either side. Take what resonates there, but 9 here as well, number 9 equaling a change. So that will change. Something might come to light. Okay, so now for the divine masculines. Okay, well that is really amazing. 3 threes. Strong message there. I mean, the 3 indicating mind, body, spirit. So they're coming into alignment. That is really what I'm feeling. So if you've been feeling that, it's because the masculine is also feeling that way. And a lot of mixed energies here, because we've got the 3 of air, which is the 3 of swords, needing to heal. Sadness can indicate, sorry, I can't speak today, can indicate a third party needing to forgive. I've been getting this card a lot actually for twin flame readings recently. Can indicate illness, if I didn't say that already. So what you've been feeling could be what they've been feeling this week or recently. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Okay, so with this card, okay, usually it's about celebration. I feel it is. I feel that this is quite interesting actually. When we looked at the feminine energies being up and down, same thing. Sadness and then celebration. So a lot of mirroring. And the 3 of Fire is a repeat card here that the feminine got. So things looking good, making long-term plans. His guardian angel is there with him, protecting him, guiding him. Notice, well, it's a lady here, but she's alone. There's a snake here, and that indicates shedding the skin. So shedding the old, coming in as a new person. I'm really feeling that from, what I'm getting from my masculine's energy, divine masculine's energy. A real change. Okay, and the 3 of Water also indicates union, so inner union really, yeah. Things also are coming to the surface for them in terms of how they feel. And that's really amazing. We got awakening, which we got here for the feminine, the Hanged Man. So they're starting to look at things differently. They're feeling at a standstill, and they're realising they should be themselves. They need to be themselves, because a lot of divine masculines, again, what I'm getting from, I've seen a few photos of divine masculines recently, okay, as well as my own. And what I'm getting from all of them is a change in their energy, and not being that. I'm seeing a shift. So the person they used to be is now being shed. So with that snake that we got here, yeah, this is all really making a lot of sense. Wow, the 12 here equaling a 3. 4 threes. Amazing synchronicities. So that's what I'm feeling for masculines. Again, you're all on different paths, so it might not be right now for all of you, but I am seeing this for a lot of masculines right now. Big change. Just deciding that they don't want to be that person anymore who pretends they're happy. Yeah, so that 3 of Cups, celebrating with everyone. You know, they might have had a celebration recently. We had Thanksgiving, I suppose, for some people. And it was, you know, they were putting on a fake smile. And the bottom of the deck, 4 of Air. So they need to rest. They do have a decision they need to make. And for some of them, they have to retreat and maybe meditate to find their answers. You know, we've got horses here, sign of strength. They do have their guides around them, and they are, you know, very much connected with the feminine. This horse is connected here with like the silver cord that connects twinflames. And the 4 of Air comes after the 3 of Air, so they've had some heartbreak, some of them, as well. Yeah, and they've also been learning spiritually, a lot of spiritual growth, taking time alone. So even if they're in a connection, they might be retreating and just saying, I need time out, you know, at the moment. Not really wanting to connect. There's 3 energies, so for some of them, they're still in a karmic connection. And the thing with karmic connections is feminines, remember that it is helping you and the connection as well. They're helping your divine masculine to grow, if it's a person, you know, a relationship. And generally, they're also your soulmate from a past life. You all agreed on this in a soul contract, so whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you, but I'm just putting that out there. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers here. You might be seeing 333 or 33, you know, so these are, again, signs, you know, synchronicities from the universe and from your divine masculine. Okay, wow, so the masculine got the 5 of Wands, which the feminine got a lot of mirroring, as I said, really stuck in his head, obstacles in his way, people, and just inner conflict. Yeah, big struggle at the moment as they're going through this change and awakening. 10 of Cups here. So yeah, some of them have gone through an ending. Okay, because the 3 of Air, 3 of Swords can indicate a breakup. And this is also, I feel, the feminine's energy here, waiting. They know, the masculine energetically knows that, you know, the feminine's there waiting and they just can't right now because they've got this healing to go through. Yeah, there's more confirmation. 10 of Swords. This keeps coming out as well for Divine Masculine. So, you know, again, remember it's an ongoing journey. So for some people, you know, it's happening sooner, so for some later. This might not happen right now, but it's showing you the energy. The energy comes before the action. So this is a painful ending. There might be children involved, and I'm also getting a bit of immature energy. Now it could be the masculine that leaves, because this girl here is crying. So the karmic potentially. Now that could happen around the holidays, because we've got the 3 of Cups celebration when they're together, or after the holidays, because some of them, you know, the masculines are sensitive. They won't want to cause upset. Yeah, okay, so we got here angry woman. So someone's going to be very angry about this, probably the karmic, but quite interesting, we got the Queen of Pentacles that we got here. So maybe this is, you know, again, your energy, feminines, or the feminine energy in the masculine. Some anger here around something that happens over this ending, I would say. We got the number 22, master number, spiritual connection. So, yeah, whether it's that's the karmic that's very angry about the ending, or the masculine, you can go either way. Anything else for the Divine Masculine here? Wow. Now this flew out here over the feminine waiting, affectionate, faithful. And so what he's saying, because this is the consultant, l'homme pour lequel on fait les cartes, so the man we're pulling the cards for. Amazing, isn't it? Another 3 of Pentacles, showing he wants to build something with the feminine. Remember what I said about the ivy? Amazing synchronicities in this reading, everyone. Wow. So there you go, that's what he wants, but obviously right now he's still aligning and he's got to go through an ending. Another 3 at the bottom. 3 of Swords. Yeah, he's been trapped. He's got a bird here showing him he can set himself free. So this is for the masculine, definitely. He's been very stuck. Okay, wow. Okay, so my guide said take another one here. Okay. I'm going to listen to them as I do. Yes, there you go. There's confirmation. So 9 of Pentacles we got here for the feminine. It's a single energy. So when the masculine becomes single, then he comes in. And this card says displeasure. So he's not been happy. Most definitely with the karmic. I feel there were some arguments over money. They were just very different people, to be honest. Maybe there was an age gap between them. And even, like, I'm seeing other differences in size, potentially. Notice in this card the very lean man and this portly woman. Yeah, not judging, but I'm just seeing that they were two different. And sometimes that can work, opposites. But something was making him unhappy, definitely. With that 3 of air as well. Sadness. Okay, there you go. So there's confirmation, isn't there, of alignment starting now and this ending that needs to happen first of all. Okay, let's get some channeled messages from the Divine Feminine. Okay, so we've got a few. When I tell you I love you in my mind, I wonder if you hear it. Oh, it's beautiful. The day you left, my heart broke in two. You're my first thought in the morning and last at night. You completely changed my life. Thank you. Yeah, so you've both changed as a result of this journey. And in the Divine Feminine's thoughts, her subconscious, when I first met you, I fell in love and you smiled because you knew. Yeah, instant recognition with twin flames, but for the masculine, it's often very overwhelming and they won't admit it. So now messages from the Divine Masculine. Okay. I miss you so much. Yeah, now that can be that 3 of Swords as well, the sadness. Oops, that fell. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. I often listen to songs that remind me of you. Okay, so feminines, you might be hearing songs that also remind you of the masculine, and that will be messages they're sending you, and vice versa. And this is amazing. In this subconscious, I know who you are to me. So they know you're the one. Okay, they might not know the term twin flames, but they just know that with you, they can't forget you. There's this connection. Sorry everyone, my battery just went flat there, so I had to change it. As I was saying, the masculines feel this connection. They can't forget you. And in the same way you can't forget them, they'll be getting these reminders sometimes, so much so that they start to think there's something in this, even if they can't name it, they just know you're the one. Okay, so let's get some whispers of love for the Divine Feminine, first of all. Okay, we've got a few there. So we got forgiveness was the first one. And it says nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah, so some of you might still be holding on to what happened. And what we're being guided to do is not hold on to the past, not think too much about the future, stay in the present moment and try and forgive. Forgiveness is more for yourself. Because notice one here, this is actually, it's a female, could be, you know, more the feminine energy, let's say, has this rainbow colour around her, so she's blessed. And here this looks a bit more like a male figure, has these icicles. So what this is showing me really more is the coldness of the masculine made the feminine feel resentment and hold on to that, what he did in the past. So it could be more here the feminines that need to forgive. There's definitely ascension happening. We've got stairs here. 29 equaling 11. Master number, connection, sign of, you know, twin flames. Now, some of you might be having visions of past lives in dreams, okay, or just dreaming about each other. Also, your dreams are helping you heal, especially if you're waking up early in the morning. Again, another ascension symptom, and that's usually because you're healing and you need to sort of wake up for a breather. Okay, so we got take a chance on love. Notice the couple here. They've been through all of this difficult time, but there's this beautiful light ahead. Okay, so you might travel together, move together, you're being guided on your, you know, your mission by your guides. Definitely getting a lot of dreams coming through. 23 equaling a 5 for change. And that's beautiful. So you've got romance. Okay, so they might come, the divine masculine might come to you in a romantic way. Sweep you off your feet. Maybe you'll dance, maybe you're dancers. Emotions are going to be shared anyway, eventually, okay? I'm really seeing over the holidays for a lot of you that things could change. It might even just be a message over that time, but there's going to be something, I feel. Okay, so some messages for the divine masculine, please. So we got physical touch, and that's beautiful because notice he's on his knees here. He adores the divine feminine. He knows this is a magical connection, the way he feels when he's with you. And, you know, I do see proposals in the future. Not going to be right away, but, you know, he's on his knee. So this is what a lot of divine masculines want in the future because they know who you are. 47 equaling 11 again. There you go. Very divine connection. We got treasure your loved ones. Okay, so for some divine masculines, they could have a family. We've got a child here, and they're being told to heal things first, you know, before the ending, because there's a 10 here showing there's going to be an ending. We had the 10 before, 10 of Swords. And actually that's really interesting that both these cards have a little girl. So yeah, they could have a child. So they're being told to show them how much they love them, you know, if there's going to be an ending there. And this is beautiful. I love you. 20 equaling a 2. So this is how you both feel. Remember before, actually, we had from the feminine, when I tell you I love you in my mind, I wonder if you hear it. There you go. There's confirmation. Yes, they do hear it. Definitely. And it could be in their dreams or like in the 5D, they're hearing your messages. That's beautiful, guys. And the bottom of the deck, this really resonates, doesn't it? Have faith. So trust your faith in this situation. All these butterflies show the changes that I'm feeling that are happening in the collective. Okay? Definitely from December 21st onwards, when we go into the age of Aquarius, I'm seeing a lot of unions as well. So it could even be, you know, next spring when things actually materialise, but you know, we can't really say on timing too much, but have faith is a lovely message to end on. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please comment if it resonates, and please click the like button as well if you like it. Wishing you all peace, love and light on your journeys and for the rest of the year, and I'll see you soon.